There he is.
You can avoid it, okay? With a Twitch Prime, you can avoid it for free. Or you can get gifted a sub. Downhill Zeus, thank you for the 5 tier 1 gifted subs, allowing 5 people to no longer see the ass. There's the woman ad break now. Jamila did the worst thing that she could have done. Talked about non-binary people on the internet. Why would you do that? Don't fucking do that. Here's a good idea. Don't fucking talk about non-binary people ever on the internet, okay? Just don't do it. Literally never do that. That's so dumb. I mean, first of all, MBs, they're permanently online. We have a large percentage of MBs in this community. I know for a fact. Y'all are online as shit. Don't fucking talk about MBs ever. They will eat your ass in the QRTs, even if you're right. Okay? Even if you're in the right, they're still going to eat your ass in the QRTs. Like the person that Jamil was calling out. I saw this yesterday. The person that was calling out Jamil literally uses she, they, right? And some fucking random turf immediately clocked it, immediately found that like she was referring to herself as a woman in other tweets, and she was referring themselves as non-binary in other tweets. And of course, like that doesn't even matter though. Okay? I accidentally misgendered someone who was rude to me on here because I did not know they were MB. I instantly corrected myself, but nobody reads your bios, people. Please include your pronouns in your name on here to prevent misunderstandings / offense if it's important to you. Jamil is perfect because she is like the perfect example of a smarmy liberal that gets everything wrong and managed to piss off every side in every argument. Why? Because on the one hand, she's never gonna she's never gonna be woke enough and be able to maneuver through the space in the appropriate way. Well, number one, she failed already. She like made a tweet as a famous person about non-binary people. Don't do that. Okay. And then secondly, all like the fucking racist, like anti-woke people already hate her because she's like so incredibly fucking annoyingly liberal. Okay. So I'm promoting bi erasure. Yeah, always. I love being told how to be offended about being misgendered. I mean, listen, look, I looked at the QRTs in this, and every big Twitter account with every big Twitter they them account popped the fuck off. But of course, as you can see, the biggest blatant mental illness. How can she not see what she has become? Man, Adam 22. This is not what she has become. She's been this way from the jump. Like, here's the reality, okay? And yes, this is a cis het man, telling how trans people should feel on the internet. So get your fucking QRTs ready. Here's the reality, okay? Gender can be confusing. All right? That's number one. Number two, sometimes you end up accidentally misgendering someone, okay? Correct yourself and move on. And if someone's like, how dare you misgender my anonymous account on the internet out of nowhere, just be like, I didn't fucking know, my bad. It's like that meme where it's like, no, they are a violent force of evil when referring to like fucking Ezra Miller, right? Not he, him. They are a violent force of a hell demon. Spawned upon unsuspecting individuals on this planet. Okay? A cis man interjecting unnecessarily? Shocked. I mean, dude, listen, Viper JPEG. If you fucking click on a cishet man's broadcast that routinely talks about political issues, don't be shocked when that cishet man talks about political issues. You know what I mean? Motherfuckers would be like, I just clicked on the cishet dude. Talks about politics. And he's doing it again. I'm so mad. It's like, bro, why did you click? What do you mean? They probably meant Adam 22, not you. I mean, Adam 22 is always going to insert. He's going to insert. How do MB samurais kill people? They/them. Nice. But anyway, regardless, what's this political stuff? I thought you were a Valorante streamer. Yeah. Remember in RP when you asked someone's pronouns before you killed them? Yeah, I did do that. Donnie was very woke in ways that it matters. Yesterday you got into black people's business. Now you're getting into trans people's business. When will you stop? Exactly. But regardless, just don't do it. I think she thought she could like pop off on this, but it's so condescending. You're literally like, you were in the right. Okay. I think Jamila Jamil was in the right. You know, shitting on an NB person, accidentally misgendering them and immediately correcting them. You were in the right, but it's not enough. It's not enough that you were in the right. You had to fucking morally grandstand about how right you are. And that moral grandstanding literally turned into you telling non-binary people, random non-binary people, not even the one that you were shitting on, okay, what to do about their profiles. They're not going to take that lightly, and they're extremely online. And it's also super condescending in the AM because it's like, if it's important to you, and then hands emoji, like, dude, you're going to get your ass ate. You're going to get your ass ate, dude. Straight up. Do disable people next? Oh my God. No. That's not. Oh no. Don't do that. I mean, there's a lot of fandoms on the internet, but I don't know. You got so many different stan armies, dude. But like, I'm telling you, don't go after disability activists, okay? Don't do it. Fat activists get real mad too, but they usually just like, I guess basically what we're figuring out is that just everyone is crazy on the internet, especially on Twitter, in the way that they behave. Obviously, sorry for making this innocent mistake, but if we don't do more to prevent this mistake, it will likely keep happening, which is bad for everyone. Put pronouns in your aims. I've just done that with mine. It took 2 seconds. Yeah, I'm sure everyone's going to do that now. Good job. What? On political correctness, Stephen Fry's opinion on the Rubin report. This is from April 4th, 2016. What do you think about Stephen Fry's opinion on taking offense? Okay, I take offense to you linking me a Dave Rubin 2016 video, and I take offense to Stephen Fry's fucking face. How about that? I don't want to see this. I never want to see this. This is why allies are hard to trust. Another tweet that can either be parody or serious, and no one can know for certain without doing a deep dive / due diligence of the bio of the tweeter. And even then, you still can't know for certain. A sign of the times. Stephen Fry got hornswoggled into going on Dave's show. A Jamila classic? No, Jamila Jamil is incredible, dude. She is fucking incredible. Every tweet that she has pops the fuck off. Every time she chimes in, Jamila Jamil is a perfect example of someone who is constantly fucking meddling in the affairs of groups that are extremely online, in mediums that she cannot control. You're a Hollywood actress. Just do PR and never involve yourself in these things. You go into some of the most toxic fucking... You try to dive into the most toxic sludge. And you're like extremely libbed up. Remember when she said... Remember when she was petitioning to make fat shaming hate speech? Like, get a different pet project, man. What's wrong with you? She's like me. But the difference is, like, this is my job. I live in the toxic sludge. I'm a toxic sludge monster. I'm also fucking mentally ill just as much as my entire community and all the people that I fucking deal with on a regular basis. Jamil, on the other hand, like, you're famous. You're, like, real famous. You're not, like, you know, you're not born into the darkness, right? Like, I'm the swamp man. So, like, you know, this is where I live. I live in the fucking swamp. But Jamil has every opportunity not to live in the fucking swamp, and she goes in there all the time. It just doesn't make sense. Every couple of months, she will just, like, dip her toes in. And she'll say something along the lines of, like, "16-month subscriber. Viewer is leaving, lol." I see a lot of people claiming a certain actress can't read and then laughing at her. Whatever your issue is with someone, and I don't know about this woman or anything about her, but laughing at the idea of anyone not being able to read makes you look like a prick, an elitist, ableist bore. It's embarrassing for you, not them. Fucking love that. This is about Lea Michele, by the way. Wait, what? Lea Michele can't read? No shot. There's a theory on the internet. Who the fuck is Lea Michele? I don't even know who that is. The casting was peak art imitating life. When Michelle starred as a fame-hungry theater kid, Rachel Berry on Glee, her character was obsessed with the show, landed the role of Fanny in a fictional Broadway revival. Adding drama was a long-standing controversy around Michelle, whom Tater Tot is living his life. Hold on. She's the girl from Glee. Man, I didn't watch Glee. I don't know anything, okay? Adding to the drama was a long-standing controversy around Michelle, whom former co-stars accused of bullying. In a new profile in the New York Times, Michelle, who takes the stage this month, somehow skirts around all this, but she does manage to make one thing clear. She has senior jokes, and yes, she can read. Wait, does she have proof that she can't read? Do you have proof? Give me the sauce.
Goes to
Don Roy King.
Shut the fuck up. Are you serious? Oh my God, that is the sauce. No, it does not matter. It doesn't matter what she said to the cut. It doesn't matter. It does not matter. I will never believe RuPaul, because reading is what? Lea Michele. Bro, I will never believe it now. I will never believe that she knows how to read again.
And the Emmy goes to
Don Roy King.
And
Oh my God. This tweet is so funny. I'm sorry. When you realize the film has subtitles. Okay, instead of jokes, show me more proof that she can't read, because this is proof. This is evidence. Don't show me the memes. Show me the proof. I'm sure you're memeing, but she looks at him to coordinate the timing. God damn, I'm dying. This is a terrible bit. Case closed. Lea Michele can't read. Kanye. Oh no. Like, how is that a quote of a rebuttal of illiteracy? Lea Michele addresses online rumors that she can't read. I went to Glee every single day, and I knew my lines every single day. Wait. No. She did not reply with a deflection. Stop playing with me right now. There's no fucking way she didn't just go, of course I can read. That's crazy. She just literally said, she didn't say no. She didn't deny it. Shut the fuck up.
What are your thoughts on those conspiracy videos saying that you're illiterate?
God, did you hear about this?
No.
What? Wait, you don't know about this? How long did I have?
4 years later, and Lea Michele's officially putting to bed the rumor she can't read.
Just wild.
In an interview with the New York
Bro, why didn't you just say, I read my lines every day? You guys are crazy. What the fuck? Bro, stop it. No shot.
Probably heard the conspiracy theory that Lea Michele can't read, so here's the whole tea on the rumor and why it's...
Oh, I guess it's my turn. All right, so for those of you who don't know, I was a background actor on Glee for every single season. And oh, do I have a great personal story here, but also some insight on if she can and can't read. You're like, Jesus, bring the receipts. Okay, so that's me.
What's happening here? Is this like non-binary Jesus? Like, what the fuck? What?
Sitting next to Lea Michele and bring him home, right? Whole scene. I mean, you get the picture. I'm scattered around, but that's an easy example. So it's also important to know that my boyfriend at the time was also an extra and working on the same set. We were just regulars, right? So they'd be there a couple days a week. Now, he was set up for a number to be right next to Lea Michele, going through his locker for, like, the whole song. You do multiple takes, and so he was there for a while, like a couple hours, right? Okay, that's him right here. Okay, hi, Sam. So here it goes. Well, during that scene, he's standing next to her. They'd be talking to the makeup ladies, and she was telling something about, like, oh, I'm gonna go out and get this gig, or, like, some stupid thing about a restaurant reservation. I don't remember exactly what she was talking about, but it was, like, something insignificant. Well, my boyfriend, the dumbass, decided he wanted to tweet out, like, ooh, Lea Michele just said, I'm gonna get that reservation. I love that bitch. Well, Leo goes ahead and walks off set for a break and comes back in, and then they wrap up that shoot, and he was removed from the set saying, you are now fired, after we were already working there for about 3 years.
Okay, well, technically, someone could have told her that this tweet came out. Okay, I like the conspiracy theory more. Let's watch the conspiracy theory instead. That's more fun. These are the perfect types of conspiracies, by the way, because it's like...
You've probably heard
this is the kind of conspiracy theory that, like, is fun. It's fun to keep up with. Even if it's not real, or even if it is real, it like doesn't really change anything. You know what I mean? It's deranged, but it's like it's not causing your fucking grandfather to die of COVID. I guess is what I'm saying.
Lea Michele can't read, so here's the whole tea on the rumor and why it started.
That word.
It started because two podcasters realized that Lea Michele never responded to the piping hot tea Naya Rivera wrote about her in her book, and then one of them remembered that he heard she couldn't read because she grew up doing Broadway, so she never had time to finish school.
Okay, first of all, like what? She has no fucking friends that read for her? Like, that's crazy.
And then she went straight into Glee.
And the Emmy goes to...
They found evidence, like whenever there's a picture of her signature, she's just underlining it. She actually has 2 books, but neither have a lot of words in them. One just has photos, workouts, and recipes, and the other is a journal, so the buyer...
Okay, to be fair, that's normal too. Like a lot of fucking influencer Hollywood people do shit like that.
Can write in it.
You said barely any words, by the way. Come on, dude. If you're dunking on someone who can't read or write, like at least figure out the right spelling. You know what I mean? God damn, dude. Said barley.
And whenever she's at a book signing, apparently she never signs the book, she just holds the pen for a photo. A lot of her Instagram captions are just emojis. And on the rare occasion she does use words in the caption, it's her assistant who writes them. Apparently she always has her phone. On a Gleecast Ellen appearance, they were playing Cards Against Humanity, and she wouldn't look through her cards, she would just pick the one on top. And apparently she would only work with Ryan Murphy on shows because he knew her secret, so he would feed her lines verbally. Before I say what Lea thought about this, make sure you follow so you finally know the craziest conspiracy theories.
Okay, that's kind of wild. Yeah, yep, it's making a good argument. Illiterate, calling someone else illiterate. So, like I was saying, this seems like one of those conspiracy theories that just like doesn't have like a genuinely awful impact on the planet. She probably does have like a learning disability. She's probably dyslexic or some shit too. But why doesn't she say she can read? I love the rumor that Lea Michele can't read because literally all she has to do to disprove it is, read something. But instead she goes, it's insane. If I couldn't read, would I be able to ice skate like this? If I couldn't read, why do I own so many candelabras Okay, we need to watch the fucking we need to watch the Cards Against Humanity one, maybe.
Lea Michele is finally addressing the viral meme that she cannot read, and I have a take on how I think she could have responded if I was on her team in a new series that I am calling Damage Controlled. So this is an early article that I found from BuzzFeed from 2018 documenting this rumor taking off on Twitter and then taking on a life of its own on Tumblr and across podcast and Twitter and just like...
Didn't everyone on Glee die or something? I literally, I don't know, but didn't like a lot of people on Glee die? At least, wait, what? And she did it? What the fuck? No, I was gonna say at least like, you know, at least you just can't read. You know what I mean? I've never, a number of people, but not everyone lost. I've never watched this show. I don't know anything. I just remember like anytime Glee gets brought up, there's like all the elderly millennials, you know what I mean, that watched it, they grew up watching it or whatever, are like really unhinged about it. And half the chat will be like, don't dive into this. This is scary. This is a scary territory. Don't get into this. No Glee discourse, please. And then the other half is like, no, actually, here's the tea. Please read it. But there was like a Glee curse, right? Kind of sad. Like one of them had their child drown or something, right? Wasn't that the case? Like recently too.
Like social media throughout. And whenever Lea's name is in the news, this rumor seems to resurface as a joke, whether it be her castmates from Glee saying that she bullied them, or most recently her casting in Broadway's Funny Girl. So Lea is currently doing promo for Broadway's Funny Girl, and she is addressing the rumor and saying, absolutely, I can read, I was on Glee, which to be fair, doesn't really address the rumor, but okay, girl. Now, if I was on her team, here's what I would have told her to do. I would have told Lea to lean into the rumor by doing an appearance on Sesame Street where she would have Elmo teach her how to read. If there's one thing the internet loves, it's a celebrity that doesn't take themselves too seriously, which I think is counterintuitive for Lea because she does give me strong Rachel Berry vibes, but she would also be serving up a meme on a silver platter. People would have been all over this. I think this was a huge missed opportunity, especially because she could also...
I just don't understand why she doesn't read something, like anything, to prove that she can read. Another OD'd, another went after kids. I don't understand. I actually do not understand. Here's a video of her reading. Rosie Revere, engineer, read by Lea Michele.
Baby and illustrated by David Roberts. This is the story of Rosie Revere.
She's not reading, though. You don't know that she's reading. She might be fucking faking reading this. This is not like a...
Shyly, not daring to speak. Moon...
Bro, this is literally... First of all, this is straight up, like, You have no idea that she's reading in this. It's like the same as saying like she read all of her lines on Glee.
High above, dear Rosie made gadgets and gizmos she loved.
Okay, to be fair, it's kind of like Obama not showing his birth certificates. It's embarrassing to disprove something obviously silly. Yeah, except like the Obama thing was like motivated by racism. Whereas like, I don't think you can make an adequate play here and say like this is sexism. Like what women can't read is not exactly like a known trope about women. You know what I mean?
Just unlocked to the topic that's just begun. There he is again. Her sun is streaming. Her sun is streaming. There he is rise again. Her son is streaming.